Webcrawlers original.
Hello and welcome to Webcrawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we read your reviews and play your voicemails. I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And I, producer Maria.
Let's see if we have any new reviews.
We do. It's from Chill Bagel. I love you, but please. Hey, girlies, love you so much, but please, if I hear one more synchronicity story, I'm going to go feral. The other Maria.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of them.
They're happening every day.
We certainly
They're
do
happening
have a
every
lot.
day.
Look, they're not my favorite either, but, you know, I love and appreciate all phone calls.
You've got one from Great Britain.
Ooh.
Key Park.
Hello.
5 stars. This podcast is chaotic good.
Okay, great.
I like it.
Wow, how
I
nice.
agree.
We got a email. Just want to read real quick from Jamie. It says, first of all, love you ladies. I feel like I'm hanging out with my girlfriends and you guys kick ass. Okay, can we talk about how sus it is that they supposedly find the remains of Brian Laundrie once his family finally started to help, and what you know, they led them to this spot. There's got to be more of the shit show of a story. Just wondering if you guys were thinking similar. Toodles, Jamie. Yeah, so they did find his remains, and it is weird that they were searching for like a couple of weeks, and then the family, his parents joined the search, and that day they found his clothing and his remains.
And they knew it was his remains from what? His dental records?
Yes. And they found like his backpack and like his clothing.
So do we think that his parents have sent him somewhere else, like in an extradition place, and then they switched out his teeth?
They switched out his teeth.
Well, I think that's what she's alleging. I think that she's alleging that they're hiding him, and that this is not really him that they found.
Yeah, I don't know, because the parents they're like, oh yeah, he goes to this spot, and they walked there, and like there he is, or like there are his remains. I don't know. I don't know what they found. I don't know if it's like a whole body, if it's like, I don't know.
Weird.
It is weird.
Interesting. Okay.
Anyway, moving on to the voicemails.
Hi, web crawlers. This is Alina. I'm listening to the most recent mailbag when someone is talking about the spaghetti tacos again, but asking, are we going for Italian or are we going for Mexican? And she suggested, rolling out or flattening like some garlic bread and using that as the taco shell. And then I thought, even though it's pizza, using pizza dough and flattening that out really thin, like to be as thin as a tortilla, but, making, like putting some olive oil and garlic and whatever other type of flavor that you want that goes with spaghetti, and using, cutting it out like a tortilla and using that as your shell. So I think I'm going to try that.
That sounds good.
Okay, bye.
It does sound
That
good.
sounds good. This pizza place I used to work at had baked ziti pizza.
Ooh.
Oh, yummy, yummy.
I love
So
a
it was
baked
just
ziti.
like the noodles, the sauce, and like ricotta
too.
That
cheese
sounds
with
good.
mozzarella on top. It was great. It was great.
There's this place at the mall, Sabaros. Do you
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
That had
Oh,
a
yeah.
great.
Do I remember?
That had a great baked ziti. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. Love Sparks.
Yeah.
Okay, next message.
Hey, this is for web crawlers. My name is Andrew. I live in Asheville, North Carolina,
Nice.
and I have a ghost story.
Ooh.
So I do property maintenance for a property management company. I could have just said maintenance. Anyways, I do maintenance for a property management company around town. They have a shitload of buildings they manage, commercial, residential, everything. One day they had me cleaning out a basement of an old apartment building that's kind of shaped like a U. So there's like 3 sections to the building, different entrances from the street and from like the other street because it's on a corner on a hill. Anyways, so the basement's shaped like an L, and there's only one way out of the basement. If you don't go up through the building, it pops out on the street. God, I'm really fucking this story up. Sorry.
No, you're not.
So I'm cleaning out the basement. I'm going out the street side, putting shit in the dumpster, moving tons and tons of old stuff left behind by tenants. And it's really dark down there. I've got like a work light set up, and I'm walking into the basement, coming from the outside where the dumpster was. And I turn into this little room where I've got a light set up, pulling stuff out. And there's this little girl, and she is like probably 10 years old, has like a dark bob haircut and a little white dress on. And I say, oh shit, because it scared the shit out of me. And as soon as I get to the part of the shit, she just disappeared. She was just standing there looking down at the ground and just vanished. And it scared the shit out of me. I left work that day, went home, did some Googling, and there was like a fire in that building in the 70s, but I didn't find anything out past that. So maybe she died in the fire. Maybe she's older than that. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. Anyways, I have nothing more to say. Bye.
Wow, spooky.
Whoa, wee.
Just going in a basement already is just scary enough. No thanks.
This message is for the web crawlers. What's up, guys? This is your friend Stephanie.
Hi.
This is going to be a weird one.
Cool. They're all weird ones.
In preparation for spooky season, I've been watching a lot of like, scary movies and like murder stuff. Because I live alone with my cat, I sometimes say things in weird accents, and I just started saying murder in like a great one, and I've been practicing for like 5 minutes, and it's gotten really good, and I need to share it. Hold on.
Let's hear it.
Murder. Nice, right? Like, is that from something? Am I channeling something? It sounds familiar, or does it just sound like one of those like
yeah, you're channeling
Halloween decorations that goes around in a circle?
Yeah, it goes like, ooh, like one of those.
Yeah, anyway, so happy spooky season, guys. Talk to you later.
Murder.
Murder. That's good.
Murder.
Pretty good.
Hi again, web crawlers. This is Stephanie. I don't think I gave you enough. I don't think I quite sold it. It's like
No, we get
an English ghost in a tunnel. Like, there's been a murder. Murder. I don't know. I'm sorry. This is why I live. Love the show. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for being a receptacle for my weird thoughts. All right, bye.
Thank you for clearing that up.
English ghost in a tunnel.
Murder.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think she got possessed for a second.
Hello. This is a message for the web crawlers. I'm the girl who called a while ago, and Maria said she couldn't understand what I was saying with my microphone and everything, which is actually a running joke because I use a pair of headphones every time I'm on the phone. And my friends always say, we can't hear you and stuff like that. And then get new headphones, and it's a running joke because they all know my headphones are really expensive, but for some reason the microphone's rubbish. So today I am, my head is under like a cardigan to try and record this for you to hopefully be able to hear me. Yeah, I'm that girl right now. But basically, I was just listening to one of your mailbag episodes, and a girl said about how she was nervous of calling, and while the phone was ringing, she rehearses what she's going to say. And it reminded me of something that I think you girls will really like. There's these like 60 questions that you ask with a partner or a friend that's meant to build intimacy or make you fall in love. If you just Google like 60 questions to make you build an intimacy or fall in love. And one of the questions is, do you rehearse what you're going to say on the phone before you call? And I really feel like everybody who calls web crawlers is one of them people. And I'm totally here for it, 1,000%. And yeah, but some of the questions are really interesting, and it's fun just to go through them with somebody like a friend, or I don't know, sit them into conversations with someone you want to be your partner. But yeah, there's like, who would you have as a dinner guest? Do you have a sneaky suspicion how you die? I think you should check out these questions, and they could be fun to go through, or go through some random ones. But I'm going to say bye because I'm getting really hot under this cardigan trying to make the microphone clearer. It's getting really hot in here. Okay, love you guys. Bye. La, la, la.
Wow.
That'd be an interesting Patreon episode if we answer those questions.
Yeah,
with each
I'm
other.
looking at them now.
Yeah,
They're
I've
fun.
heard of
These are fun
those
road
questions.
trip questions too. When did you last sing to yourself, to someone else? If you were able to live to age 90 and retain either mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want? They did this on, I've been rewatching Newlyweds with Nick and Jessica on YouTube. They have them. And they actually answer that question when they go camping.
Oh.
interesting.
Which is kind of crazy.
But it looks like those questions didn't save their relationship.
Yeah.
Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. Yeah, these are fun. These are fun.
Okay. Next message.
Hey, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Joran calling. I'm listening to your episode about Chippendales, and the stuff about Dorothy Stratton rang a few bells in my head. I did not realize that Paul whatever had anything to do with the Chippendales, but I'm familiar with the Dorothy Stratton story. Here are some fun little tidbits that sort of veer off into another world of kind of weirdness. So the director, Peter Bogdanovich, you know him? Mm-hmm. Sure you do. He was married to somebody, and then he got together with Sybil Shepherd for a while, and they were the hot item. And then Bogdanovich became obsessed with Dorothy Stratton. And so at the time of her murder, she was sort of, I forget the details, but hooking up with Peter Bogdanovich. So he was involved with there's sort of a love triangle going on. And that, her death completely messed him up, as you would imagine. And so he was affected by that. Anyway, Peter Bogdanovich, ended up marrying Dorothy Stratton's sister. After the murder, he started hanging with her, consoling each other, and
Jordan, are you chased by dogs?
Yeah.
But that happened, and then also there is a movie about Dorothy Stratton. I have not seen it, although I want to, and I should, and I hear that it's great. It was directed by Bob Fosse, one of his last movies, called Star 80. And it's the story of Dorothy Stratton and Paul, blah, 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 whatever his name is, Paul Snyder, whatever it is. So those are some things related to that, although they have nothing to do with Chippendales. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Those are some fun tidbits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Thanks for the okay, next message.
Hello, this is a message for the web crawlers. This is Nathan from North Carolina again. I have actually a couple more, or 3 more quick simulation synchronicity theory stuff. I'm trying to make it quick this time. I don't want to do 2 voice calls again because that felt bad. So the first one, again, like I said previously, I'm a delivery driver. I'm always listening to your podcast, probably like at least 4 or 5 hours a day during the week. And you guys don't often like put out what the name of your like what the URL is for your merch site, which I think you guys should do more.
Hothorse.horse.
But you know, one of them is hot horse, yes. If you're nasty. And as soon as you guys said that, which you haven't said in a while on the podcast I was listening to, a truck pulled up in front of me with a big logo that said Black Horse. I was like, okay. I mean, that's pretty similar, but not too crazy. The next story, short story, is there was an episode you guys were talking about the, I can't remember what the case was exactly, but their last name was Adams. And of course, you guys sang the Adams Family song, and I was singing that song, and I pulled up to a gas station, filled up the gas, and then they have those little TVs with like commercials at the gas pump sometimes. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting in the car while the gas was filling up, and all of a sudden, the fucking Adams Family theme song came on during a commercial, and I was like, what the fuck? That is so strange. So this last one is probably the craziest one. I've been talking to this girl recently. She is fucking amazing. But her name is Molly. I'm not going to say her last name.
Molly Hockey from Sperm.
Listen to it on Areas.
Like I said, I'm a delivery driver. I'm driving around. I see a street sign that says Molly Elizabeth. I was like, oh, that's funny. And I'm going to tell her that. I'm like, wait, what if her last name is Elizabeth? And I'm like, that would be fucking crazy. So I'm talking to her last night, and I was like, hey, is your last name Elizabeth? She's like, no, it's blah, blah, blah. I don't want to say on the air. And I was like, oh, well, is your middle name Elizabeth? And she's like, yeah, how did you know? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Whoa.
Like, I just met you, like not too long ago, and like, I see a literal sign with like your first and middle name of any names in the entire world. Yeah. It blew my fucking mind. Anyway, I love you guys.
And that is it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, but
Okay.
But what did you say? I couldn't hear what you said.
No, it doesn't matter what I said. It's just when I got up earlier to turn the heat on, I tripped over the cord and I pulled out my headphones. So I just didn't know if it was working now.
Oh, are you okay?
Do you need a minute? Are you okay? Or like, do you need us to go drive you to the hospital?
Gosh.
Okay, next.
Hey, Webcrawlers, it's Rosie again. I'm just calling because I realized I have something weird to tell you guys, and I don't know if maybe it's my own experience or what, but ever since I've been, I was really little, I noticed this pattern where if you call somebody on the phone, the ring, how the phone rings, determines whether or not they pick up. So, if the phone, when you call it in the first ring, is a long ring, and then there's a long ring, and it's just a bunch of, long rings, they probably won't pick up. But if you call and it's a short ring and then a long ring, they're going to answer. And I don't understand how this works.
I get what
I think that
saying.
It's a glitch in the Matrix, because there's no way that it could be
Me too.
But it has almost never failed me. Every single time when it's a short ring and a long ring, I get an answer. And when it's a long ring and a bunch of more long rings, I don't get an answer.
Yes,
and I just
she's
don't,
right.
Maybe your call's not going through. Am I the only person who's
ever noticed this? Or is it real, or what?
I think it's when they decline it versus when they don't.
It seems like something that would be up your alley. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah,
you
I
can
get what
totally
she's saying.
tell. That
I think it's when they hit decline.
Doesn't that go straight to voicemail when they hit decline?
It goes straight to voicemail.
I think it's still ring. I think it does the short ring so that because you don't want the other person to know that they've declined the call. So I think it does the short ring and then goes to voicemail.
Okay, wait. I
thought it goes immediately to voicemail.
Okay, this is on Quora.com. Assuming in the U.S. the extra long ring,
website.
My favorite website where they answer questions like, "What's the best year? What's the best year in cinema?" And then you just have 200 responses. Assuming in the U.S. the extra long ring is called a ringback tone. Your attempt to call out is taken over by your local switch. Longer it takes to connect, the longer the ringtone is. Typically, an outgoing call is. I don't know if this makes sense. I don't know if this is the answer to that, but it is weird because I know, like, when you call someone the kind of ring it is, you're like, they're not going to pick up.
Yeah, that's very bizarre. How weird. I don't know. We don't have an answer.
We'll look into it.
Does anyone work for
big phone
company?
For big phone ring?
For big phone? Does anyone work for phones?
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Donna from Delaware. I was just listening to the most recent mailbag episode, and someone called in and said that she couldn't tell time in her dream. She couldn't read the clock. And that's because the parts of your brain that deal with language are really not active when we're sleeping. Like, they kind of go dormant, and the rest of like our imagination like runs wild, which I'm sure somebody else smarter than me could probably explain that way better. But I wanted to call in because I figured maybe you guys didn't know that either. I actually learned about that on the TV show Evil. I think it's on CBS.
Oh yeah, I love that show.
And they said something about, if you're not sure if you're dreaming, look at a sign or something, and if you can
look at
read
your
it,
hands.
then you're not dreaming.
I think
but
I said
if you
that.
can't read it, that means that you're in a dream.
Oh, yeah.
So, again, probably not the smartest way to explain that, but that is why that caller could not tell time when she was dreaming. All right, guys. Well, I love your show. Thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. And honk, honk. Bye.
Yeah, that is from that show Evil.
Yeah, that's a good show, except the finale sucked balls.
Yeah, it did.
Like, nothing happened. It was so weird.
No. Stupid
ass bitch.
Message.
Hi, this is a message for the web crawlers. So I have two things to talk about, and I'm going to remember both of them. So the first one is, in your latest mailbag episode, you had a call to hear your hometown urban legends.
Yes.
So I'm from Pensacola, Florida. This isn't from Pensacola. This is all Mobile, Alabama. So I can't claim it, but that is next to Pensacola, so that's why it became so huge for me growing up. But if you haven't seen the news clip of the leprechaun from Mobile, Alabama, do yourself a favor and watch it right now. You need to look at the amateur sketch. You need to just take a moment and pause, because it was a cultural reset, and nothing has been the same since that aired on live news television. And something I like to do with my friends. Also, I have no idea if this is a thing outside of the Gulf Coast, but every single St. Patrick's Day, it's brought up. It's like a thing over here, but I have no idea if it's a thing anywhere else. But something I like to do with my friends, you can only do this like once a year. I ask them to draw the amateur sketch of the leprechaun from memory. And it's hilarious every single time. I highly recommend it. If you know anyone who also is familiar enough with the amateur sketch, but they haven't seen it in a while, anyway, do yourself a favor, look up the leprechaun of Mobile, Alabama. Okay, so my second thing is related to dreams. There's been a ton of voicemails about dreams lately, and someone brought up how they can't read clocks in their dreams. And it made me want to ask if people can read things in their dreams.
No, they cannot.
So one of my first times having lunch with my boss, she brought up something like, you can't actually read in dreams. Like, your brain just thinks that you're reading in the dream, but you're not actually reading. And in my mind, I was like, that's not true. I read in my dreams all the time.
No, girl.
But I didn't say that. I was like, oh, that's neat. Because, that was our first time having lunch. And now I want to know, is that a thing? Because I have dreams that I get into text arguments all the time. Like, that's like my main stress dream. Is that someone texts me something kind of mean or snarky, and then we get in a text argument.
Oh, weird.
So I'm obviously reading. So where did this come from? How did Amy come up with this? I would love to know. And I would love to know if other people read in their dreams. And also, if people can't read in their dreams, how would they not know that? How do we know that?
Good questions. Good questions.
Just hang up, slam the phone down.
I gotta know.
How do we know
How
that?
do you know?
Why do I feel like she made that call from a payphone, like in the rain?
Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah, well, we learned you can't read in your dreams. We'll have to do some more research. That'd be an interesting, like, what you can and cannot do in dreams, and just a dream. The rules of dreaming.
That's why Eternal Sunshine is so cool, the movie, because the way they kind of show the dream world, or like the memory world, is like, there's like a bunch of books behind them, but like there's no words on them. You know what I mean? It's just like they create, it like makes you feel like you're in the dream because everything's kind of warped.
I haven't ever gotten myself to watch that movie. I'm afraid it will like give me a nervous breakdown or something.
Allie.
No.
Allie. Oh my God, Allie.
You've never seen it?
No, I'm afraid it will like make me miss an ex-boyfriend randomly, and then I'll like lose my mind.
No.
It's a really beautiful movie. You should watch it. Seriously. It's really beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
great.
That's wonderful. You've never seen it. That's so exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting when that happens.
Yeah. And the music is so beautiful, and the acting is wonderful, and it's just a beautiful movie. One of my favorites.
It's
you
great.
can tell from your face, Maria, that you like really love it.
I know. I like love it. It's like dear to my heart. It's like dear to my heart. I really am. I need a moment. Go into the bathroom and just start sobbing.
Okay, next message.
What up, bimbos? It's your girl. My heart is racing right now. I was listening to it. My heart is always racing for you guys. You guys are my fucking favorite. I could not love anyone. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold. It's not COVID. I could not love anyone more. You guys are fucking shit. Okay. I was listening to the mailbag episode where you guys were talking about the results for the animal test.
Oh, yeah.
And Maria, you and I had the same exact answers.
Ooh.
We did have different reasons for choosing those answers. But still, they were exactly the same. So that was like cool to listen to. But right as you were signing off and said, your ego is not your ego, I saw a UFO, a giant shooting star, a big blue and green, like shooting down at the Earth diagonally. It is 12:27 p.m. It is bright and sun shining out today. I'm in Woodstock, Illinois. I just thought it was weird. I don't know what the fuck that was.
That's crazy.
Very weird.
It had a big tail. It was long. Allie, baby. Miss Allie, Peter Pan, Spiegel. I frequently have to pee my pants when I'm driving, but I'm questioning, do you have leather seats or cloth? Because I feel like
leather.
I have cloth seats, and I feel
you
that
can't do it. Don't do
well
it
for me.
Yeah.
Also, Amber Lee, are you okay after that car ride? I'm concerned. Please check back in with us. And happy spooky October. I hope you play this message on my birthday, which is the 22nd, and I think this might be my 22nd voicemail. I had some more, but I just got so hyped up about my mid-afternoon comment that I had to just call you now, so I might call back later or something. I don't know. Happy Halloween if I don't talk to you. Okay, love you, bye. Oh, wait, no, sorry, there's one more thing. Did you know, Dan Tana, did you know that there's a restaurant called Dan Tana's in LA? I just learned about it in my book.
Oh my God, there
Okay,
is.
I think that's all. Love you, bye.
There's a Dan Tana's.
Yeah, if Dan Tana ever comes here, then we got to take him to Dan Tana's. Expensive restaurant, but we'll take you nonetheless.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
yeah.
Happy birthday.
We'll just say,
birthday.
ooh, smooth as silk. Smooth as silk. I will say she emailed me her voicemail. She's got 3 here. They jumped to the front of the line because she was like, she was wondering if she could get them in before her birthday. I said we had already done the mailbag episode, but that we would play them for her for the next mailbag. So if you're going, I left a message before you guys did the animal test results. I know, but sometimes when you reach out,
sorry.
Reach out,
get
touch
a little.
face.
Yeah, you get a little. You get
Open
a little
the
extra.
floodgates.
No. If it's your birthday, only if it's your birthday,
emails.
and you have to send me your birth certificate. You have to send me your birth certificate and a doctor's note.
and social security number and mom's maiden name and
credit card
number and account number.
And today's newspaper.
But it's just for the voicemail thing. That's it.
We promise. Okay.
Messages for the web crawlers. I heard you guys were catching up on voicemails. I can't possibly let that happen. But also, Allie, I wanted to call back because I feel like I started to say something about you peeing your pants, and I wasn't trying to call you out. You did that really good on your own. But I feel like I got really off track. And the whole reason I was bringing that up is because, girl, I want to send you a sheet pee. Because I have to pee so bad right now.
I know what those are.
For I go grocery shopping and get a big coffee and gotta pee my pants. And it's almost like a Pavlov thing. You get to the closer you get to home, I feel like the worse you have to pee.
That's true.
It's torturous. And so I've been wanting a sheet pee too, and it's great for camping or hiking. You just
it's like a penis.
Fix it, and if you have a cup or a Gatorade bottle or anything. Anyway, I just didn't want you to think I was shaming you because I'm totally not. And also, I have unfortunately been known to this is embarrassing, to puke while I'm driving. One time, this happened. I don't know. It happened one time where I had taken my vitamins and they just didn't agree with me, and I thought I was fine because I had did it the day before and we were good. But I was driving to work and I had to throw up into a sweatshirt because I didn't have a cup. I ended up throwing it out, but shit happens. So I just wanted to clarify that. And then also, I blacked out. I was so stressed out when I called you guys about I'm going to call it a UFO because I don't know what it was. I've never seen anything so blatant in broad daylight. I've seen stuff like that. It looks like a comet or a shooting star. It was a good 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, maybe 3 Mississippis that it shot across the sky. Again, broad daylight, a few clouds, so bright blue sky. And it was it kind of almost looked like metal reflecting off, your sun reflecting off of metal, but it was blue and green and shiny, so kind of looked lit up. Almost as if it was a ball of fire, as something falling through the sky would look like, but what the fuck? So I don't know. I don't know what your take is on that, but I had wanted to say, okay, so I want to send the sheet pee, but also I want to send you your horniest award. As a thank you for being my friend, and I pay you to be my friend. But also thanks for the free shirt that you're sending to the Patreon. And thanks for listening to the people, because you guys you listen to me, and you don't have to for honoring my request. I just also wanted to say that all those our bimbo listeners are.
Oh, I think there's part 2.
There's messages for the web crawlers. Sorry, I am infinitely long-winded. So all I wanted to say is all bimbo listeners, all my friends on the Discord, hey! But we just are amongst geniuses. I can't believe I didn't think sooner to add you guys the number to my contacts, my phone. I do have it memorized, but it's also taped to my fridge. But that's just genius. And also the web crawlers artwork tattoo. Genius. We're amongst geniuses. I really want a web crawlers tattoo as well, but I couldn't decide what to get, and I was like, that is amazing. But there's no producer Maria in the artwork, so I don't know how
She's
I feel
the
about that. I
Bigfoot.
need to sit on it for a little bit more, but
That's right, I am.
I just wanted to applaud everyone. I love all of you. Oh, and another thing. Okay, 2 more things. A final pickle update. Wiggles pickles and my mom's homemade pickles are superior to Clausen, so I'm not really too concerned about them anyway. But if you can find Wiggles pickles, and if you like just a little kicky heat, try those out. And then I implore Ashley out in Salem, Oregon. Hi, baby. Call the web crawlers and give them your personality test. You're so much better at doing it than me. I know it has something to do with the box. I implore you. Ashley is the one who called and told us about the Chick-fil-A secret menu, so she may just tell us to Google it. Who knows? Just kidding, love you. Okay, love everybody. Love you all. I need a bimbo intervention. Please send help. Love you. Bye.
Oh my God.
Okay, a lot going on.
A lot going on there.
There's a UFO sighting.
Yeah, a sheep.
UFO midday UFO sighting.
A sheepy.
Yeah, pickles.
So what is a sheepy? I don't even
pickles.
Okay,
what
so
is
it looks kind of like a penis or like a funnel, and you put it over your vagina.
It's a funnel.
Yeah, it's like a funnel, and you pee into it. So like you can go like if you're driving, then you can go on the side of the road, and your pee doesn't get all over you.
A Shewee?
Sheepy.
Sheepy.
I'm only seeing Shewees.
I mean, it might be the same thing.
She, you know.
P-E-E.
No, I know.
Sheepy.
I'm showing up.
Google image.
Here, it's right here.
tons
Oh,
of
okay.
pictures of 'em.
Shewee. Shewee's the same thing. Yes.
Okay, this is really smart design. This is a smart design.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I need one of these.
You do need
Just
these
in
for like
case
road trips or like
of
camping or
emergencies.
something. I mean, not that I ever go like that, but I'm just saying like,
I mean, I usually just go on the side of the road, just pull
Yeah, you
down
pop a squat.
your pants.
look
pop
at
a
this.
squat.
Harry
That's how we
Styles
do it.
turned down Megabucks deal to be the face of female urination device.
How weird.
They wanted him to be a
Why would
Shewee
he
spokesman.
be the face of it?
Why wouldn't he?
I like
I'd
that
buy
they don't
it.
even like hire women for a thing that's only for women.
Yeah, right?
You know who'd be good for this product? A man.
Yeah, what?
This is also good though if you need to go in a bottle.
Yeah. You've ever tried to pee in a bottle? It is
It's
No.
impossible.
oh wow! So this one is it comes with the bottle. Hold on, let me send this to the group chat.
Oh, that's helpful.
So this one you just oh my god! I almost just sent that to a guy I'm texting with. That would have been really embarrassing. So it
emergency urinal potty toilet for kids.
yeah, but I think an adult can use that.
Sure.
It's only $2.
Yeah, it's like God, that's a good. I should give those out for Halloween.
That's cute. It's like a little elephant
For kids.
or something. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
that's
an
I
elephant.
didn't realize
No,
it
it's
looked
not
like
an
that.
elephant.
Yeah, it is.
It is, but look at its ears. It doesn't have elephant ears.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Elephants
They
don't
have
have
the-
those
or it's
kinds
a-
of ears.
Yeah, they do. Are you serious?
Elephants have long ears.
No, that's like a bear.
Yeah, this is like
Elephants
a bear.
have giant ears.
Yeah, well, I mean, they probably they didn't want to do the huge ears on the emergency
There's
urinal
nothing about
potty.
this. There's nothing about this that says elephant. The color,
Yeah, the
because
trunk.
it's gray,
Look at
but the
look
trunk
at
isn't even a
picture two.
trunk.
Look at picture 2.
No, that's what I'm looking at. It's literally a bear with a cone on its nose.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a bear.
oh, I guess number 2 is for boys, huh?
And then what's the first one? They should have made the first one look like a bird. Anyway, you guys don't know what we're looking at, but if you want to, just go to well, I don't even know how you type this in.
Super bored.
Emergency urinal potty toilet for
Emergency.
kids on superboris.com.
Super Boris. Super
What is
Boris.
this website?
It is
What
a
other
weird
kind of
website.
supplies do they have? This seems like they might have some good stuff on
Super
here.
Boris.
Ooh, 60% off autumn sale.
Oh my god.
Super Boris. Oh, it's a lot of potty training
It's a kids
stuff.
website. It's for
Well, where's the
kids.
adult stuff? I want the adults. I want the clothes.
I don't think there are adult things.
No.
It's all kids stuff.
By the way, speaking of being, Allie, you're always talking about how you're an influencer because like you started talking about hot dogs. Now hot dogs are like the thing to talk about.
Yeah.
I saw on TV a commercial for nuts.com.
Yes. Yes,
What?
it is
Yes.
that guy being like, it's a family brand, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
Never had heard of nuts.com before. We start talking about it on web crawlers and all of a sudden they go, okay, let's put the money, let's get the money out there. Let's
Yeah.
do some advertising because people are talking about it.
Baby, it's my world and we're just living in it. I speak things into consciousness. Next thing you know, it's going to be like Shewees everywhere.
Yeah, I bet. Shewees and nuts. Well,
The two genders.
that's... Okay, well that's all the messages we have for
Oh,
today.
Great. Good note to end on. Anyways, I am Allie Shewee Siegel.
I'm Melissa P. Stetton.
Yeah.
And I'm producer Maria Boris. Wait a minute. What is it? Superboris.com.
Super Boris. The real Super Boris. Bye, guys.
Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.